I try and draw inspiration from everywhere, because inspiration can come from everywhere, can come from all over the place, from film, from literature, from physical experience, from human relationships, from history. It can come from all over the place. I guess a clear turning point in my life was introduction to Dungeons and Dragons. The idea of a world that was limitless, that you could put anything into, and that you could make the imaginary real in a tangible way, was a huge turning point in my life as a game designer.
The first game that just blew my mind was Dungeons and Dragons. Sitting around with friends and telling stories together. That was huge for me, and I've been doing that ever since. I mean, in the electronic game space, all I've tried to do for the last 20 odd years is recreate that experience. What story does in games is provide context for player actions, player choices. In essence, when you're playing Deus Ex or any other game, all you're really doing is you're moving a green pixel over a brown pixel, pressing a button at the right millisecond that causes a red pixel to appear. That first pixel is a bullet, and that second pixel is a bad guy who's threatening your brother, and that red pixel is you've now saved your brother. All of a sudden that's significant, and that's what story can do.
Transmitting the floor plan.
What story does in games is it provides significance. You have to save your brother, you've only got 10 minutes. Here's the problem that you have to solve to save your brother. Go.
One of the most recent games that I've played is Mass Effect 2, and it's one of my favorite games, in part because of the amazing, strong character that I play as a woman, female Shepard. And she's very strong, and she's very forceful, but she's also out there saving the galaxy. And the idea that you have this heroine who, by the way, looks like me, and acts the way I tell her to act, so you can really identify with that person very much. That's a really powerful form of entertainment.
I grew up in Shanghai, which is a huge metropolitan city, but doesn't necessarily have that much green. I've never seen a rolling grass hill. So when I come to California and I see these farms, endless green and windmills, it really gives me a sense of nature. I wanted to capture that because it's so overwhelming. It's like someone who never see the ocean go to the beach for the first time. With a game, I can actually do that. I can let the player fly through the grass as if their face is next to it. They push away the grass, they can smell it by interacting with them at that close distance. But also they can fly up and oversee the scale of the field. You need to feel like you can go anywhere you want. And you can't do that in a painting, but in a game, you can actually physically do that.
I've always been fascinated with creating entertainment experiences that make people say, wow, I've never seen that before. And you can do that in lots of media, but since video games are always integrating new technologies and new things that are coming, I just found there's more ways to kind of give people that experience of, whoa, I've never seen that before.
You don't need technology to create feelings and love and fear and hate and passion.
What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
You need great storytelling.
I just woke up. Probably know more than I do.
I think everything is an art. Anything human does has a potential to express, and they are all art. There's no difference between digital and traditional. They are all just different technology that people invented to be expressive.